Two things are going to be said by me. The first level, which is the most general, is that there is a significant amount of debt in the world. The debt of the globe is equal to 400% of its gross domestic product. The numbers are completely insane. Do you know what it means? We discuss debt rather frequently in our conversations. To put it another way, it indicates that a large number of individuals are asserting their right to the system's security, assets, and operation. When something goes wrong, you are entitled to a portion of your money back. While this is going on, we find out that banks are now providing assistance to debtors. The problem in the domain of power is that you do not believe that the fact that you believe you own something does in fact mean that you actually own it. This could be lost by you. At this really high level, that is the exact problem that we are attempting to find a solution for. Can you tell me about this company that creates smart contracts? It is for this reason that I want people to be aware that everything that people do is a purchase. Legal agreements are the glue that binds any civilization together. The fact that all of this can be done online means that you no longer need to put your faith in a second party. Currently, we are not a part of the monetary system. Currently, we are going to discuss confirmed truth, which refers to truth that can be verified through the use of code in an electronic format. Therefore, there will be no more intermediaries in the future. Additionally, the cost of hiring a lawyer is too expensive for all of us. All of us paid an excessive amount for accountants. We have all made a payment to a notary public. All of this is going to go. Some things, such as insurance firms, are no longer required to maintain their status as insurance companies. Contracts to pay and contracts to divide money are the two types of agreements that exist. As a result, it is significantly larger than either of us had anticipated when we first laid eyes on it. Everyone is aware that the system is not functioning well, and they are curious as to why so. There are those that choose to go with gold. There are individuals that choose to use Bitcoin. A variety of options are available to individuals in order to circumvent this. It is obvious to them. It can be found anywhere. This is plain to see in politics. This is evident from the way that the markets move. Concern and a significant amount of debt are also there in the background. This is the factor that is fueling growth. Then individuals come up with new applications for it, such as using NFTs for smart contract related things. When it comes to encouraging people to adopt new technologies, this is quite similar to the internet being used. Except for artificial intelligence, which has progressed at a quicker rate, the world has never witnessed such rapid adoption of any technology. On the other hand, we are also gaining knowledge that central banks are reducing the value of money. Our money is losing its worth as a result of their actions. Our goal is to locate products that maintain their value over the course of time. So those are the two factors that are driving the movement of cryptocurrency. These are the two factors that determine the price of cryptocurrency. Because everyone is starting to build on this new stack of technologies, and because they address a lot of problems, the utilization of the technology is becoming increasingly important. Additionally, the value of your currency is being continuously devalued by central banks, which is another factor to consider. Therefore, this constitutes a significant megatrend. Even during bear markets, which are extremely detrimental, the market as a whole is expanding at a rate of 100% each year. It is estimated that there are 516 million wallets that are operational as of the end of the previous year. By the time this year comes to a close, it will have reached $1 billion. After that, it will be $2 billion by the end of the next year. Because so many individuals are agreeing with it, the figure is extremely high. As a result, we are blessed with the opportunity to participate in something that has never been done before, the construction of a global infrastructure by all individuals at the same time. We are also able to own a little portion of it. Therefore, this is the topic that investors are concerned about at the moment, and it is something that everyone should be concerned about. This is the very first investment option that has ever been seen anywhere in the world that is uniform across the globe and can function in this manner. This indicates that it is the same item. Bitcoin is Bitcoin everywhere, regardless of where you are in the globe. Bitcoin is present everywhere. Nothing has changed. It is also possible to transfer money to your mother in the Philippines from the United States of America in an instant. In addition, if you possess an Ethereum token or another type of coin, you are already in possession of a portion of it. If a greater number of people utilize it, you will make more money. If you want to make a lot of money, this is one of the best strategies that the world has ever seen, but nonetheless, it is not perfect for Wall Street. Who is responsible for initiating all of this and developing a new system that eliminates the issues that are caused by the actions of governments and central banks, as well as the issues that arise from a society that has an excessive amount of debt? This is the scope of its size. It was getting difficult for one of them. It is not going to change in any way. As a matter of fact, governments are purchasing additional debt in order to pay the interest on the debt that they currently possess. The result of this is that interest rates have increased, which has made the situation even more dire. The bill continues to accumulate. That is something that needs to be figured out, isn't it? Furthermore, the fact that we are now required to pay interest on the COVID bonds and loans that were issued is causing things to go along more quickly. Because of this, it is currently going up. There is a rationale for them to continue moving in this route, as we are aware. It is going to happen like that. In addition, the sweet spot occurs when legislators distribute candy during political campaigns. Additionally, stimulation is the sweet treat that everyone desires. To stimulate the economy, they are going to distribute money which will need to be paid for. It is eventually recorded on the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve or in some other manner that enables the government to pay its own bills. What this indicates is that there is a significant possibility that the value of our money may decrease. The prices of things will go up, but our pay will not increase. Exactly, that is the major issue. Consequently, our future selves will have less money since they will not be able to purchase as many assets as they would like to. There is also a significant amount of debt that needs to be refinanced on our end. Generally speaking, that is a very solid grounding for cryptography. A significant amount of cash on hand, which is the driving force behind the operation of all markets. When this occurs, however, cryptocurrency is the enormous black hole that absorbs a significant amount of money. The reason that people are furious is because the system is failing them, and this is true regardless of which side you are on. The fact that you are unable to purchase a home or invest as much money in the stock market as your parents were able to is comparable to the fact that you are a wage slave. The price of living is extremely high and the costs of various products continue to rise. This is due to the fact that they are lowering the value of the money. What an object is what it is what it is. When it comes to Bitcoin, gold, real estate, stocks, and other assets, this is true. By doing so, you can save money and then get it back at a later time. This is the reason why it is for your future use. It is difficult to acquire as many of those, but they hold the key to your future. The consequences of this will be more severe for you in the future. They are all being taken advantage of, and they have no idea why this is happening. It's a lot of fun to get creative with phrases like debasement, but I'm not really clear what that entails. In this particular instance, they are denying you the opportunity to make use of your money in order to advance in life. I feel that the issues that we have been talking about, such as trying to make money and having an excessive amount of debt, will be the primary topics of discussion during the next 2 years. Can you tell me how you intend to pay for that? In light of the fact that the only other long-term trend I can identify is the Federal Reserve balance sheet, which reveals the amount of money that the Federal Reserve is creating or placing on their books, I am making a significant investment in cryptocurrency. My ability to split any asset by this figure includes the SP 500, real estate, and gold, among other things. Also, a good many of them are relatively flat. The Nasdaq is also increasing as a result of the escalating use of computers on a daily basis. Therefore, there is always a requirement. Then, as we are all aware, the price of cryptocurrency goes up quite quickly. When it comes to the race, crypto is the best horse. What's more, I'm investing every last penny of my liquid net worth in this endeavor. Indeed, I have been doing so since the year 2020, as a result of my belief that we are currently experiencing a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for everyone to become wealthy. I make advantage of the markets to increase my wealth. Regardless of the amount of money you have, you can still set aside 10% of your monthly income for savings. I feel that way about it to a very strong degree. It's not simply a passing interest on my part. I never say that on television. I have a strong conviction in that particular idea. When it comes to Coinbase, there are 110 million users. None of them are from the United States. Let's look at 50% of the United States. More than that is probably the case, and there are approximately 12 million people who utilize it on a daily basis.